correct me if I'm not. You got here because of the gig in Glasgow.
Highway to Hell.
That's what I couldn't remember for the
Should we interview you?
I've just lost the plot today. Fuck it. We've just literally interviewed Fire in the Empire, who were on the same gig for Highway to Hell in Glasgow with you.
Right, okay.
They finished. Well, we don't know where they finished. They said third, fourth. They fucked me up completely.
There wasn't really a pecking order.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how it works, but obviously they got on to play.
All you need to know is that we were first.
Well, that's what I was going to. That's the key that I was going to get onto, because you guys were the ones that actually won it.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've got.
And I still haven't seen the fucking trophy.
It's on my windowsill of my life.
Oh, well, there was a trophy.
There was a trophy, yeah.
Ah, right.
I've seen pictures.
We put it up. We put it and posted it when we won it. There is a trophy.
Right.
Me and him have to get up and accept it, right? So do you want me to?
You carry on.
Wax lyrical, right? So we did it. We did the gig. We weren't expecting to win. All we came there for was to get a slot Hard Rock Hell. That's all because Tim's a big fan of Hard Rock Hell. Comes every year. Tim wanted to go to Hard Rock Hell. The year before, we'd been in the competition, but we didn't make it to Glasgow because our car broke down and we had to cancel. So it was like a big thing. So all we went for was to get the Hard Rock Hell gig. So we got to the last. Nish had recently had a son, so him and Dan had gone home. Dan doesn't drink, so he thought being around a load of pissed people, and he went home. Yeah. The pressure got so much for Tim that he ran out into the streets.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd won.
No. So he got to the second person who was Agenda, and it was like Agenda. And I turned around, me and him were there. He drank half a bottle of vodka. I'd been on the Jack Daniels. We honestly thought we hadn't won, and he turned around and said. When the second one came in, I went, I can't believe we didn't even get a spot.
Yeah. I came in just before they'd announced the winners, and we'd been announced, and they said no, so I walked out again, and then I missed the announcement.
So he went, and the winner is The Idle Dead, and he just looked at me and went, is he taking the piss? And he was like, and then he stood there on stage, and this was Johnny, who Chic Festivals. He stood there with this award, and he's looking at me going. And I'm like, what? And he's like, you are fucking joking.
Come on.
I'm going to have to get up and speak to people now. Yeah. So we got up on stage. He got up next to me. He was walking about like some out of a zombie apocalypse, just going up and down the stage like this, just looking like dazed. And I'm going like, I'm really sorry I haven't got a speech, and we can't believe it. I mean, look at this idiot.
I think the party had actually started after we'd finished playing, which must have been about, 7 o'clock or something. Yeah. And it was 12 o'clock when we got the awards, so it was a bit of drinking time in between, quite heavy.
So we did this crap speech, and then we came off stage. Meanwhile, he's coming in from outside, everybody's starting to leave, and he's coming up like somebody or like the last guy on earth going, what happened? What happened?
Well, no, I heard the word Idle Dead, and I was in shock, and I was like grabbing more people, like, so tell me again. Like,
you there? Who won? You there?
What day is this? Christmas Eve, sir. There's still time!
So yeah, we were so not expecting it.
So obviously, you got the Hammerfest, you've got the road trip coming up as well. What else did you get? Obviously with the trophy. Have you got any other slots coming?
Well, we got like a record deal with them, but with our inevitable timing, we'd already done a pledge campaign, funded our album, and released it ourselves. So we're going to talk to the guys at Off Your Rocker Records and see maybe the third album. See how we go down at the road trip and move on with that and see if we can work with them because.
Well, they've signed up with Choir Boys, haven't they? And I think they're playing the IB. They're the headliners. The IB. So it'd be good to get in.
Uncertain, it's there.
Yeah, I knew that.
that big poster says our name.
We're the last on Big Iron.
This is Wales, band, and we're your band.
Yeah, I did actually know that.
And to be fair, if we land in Ibiza on the Wednesday night, we're probably not going to remember any of it until we go home. So that could be the best or the worst gig anybody's ever seen in Ibiza.
He'll remember it all, obviously.
Yeah,
we'll utilise him.
But he won't, because we're going to repeatedly smack it back at head with a chair.
So when did you? Obviously, it's a self-funded album. When did you release that officially?
November 26th, 2012.
When was it?
What year is it?
It's 2013 now.
November 26th, 2012.
Yeah. That's when we did the official release. And that was a big gig in Leeds and stuff like that, but yeah.
And it went down well?
It was an awesome evening. It was really just like the people in the audience were all dressed in green and black, and and we've now got American distribution. The company from LA have got in touch with us. They heard the album and wanted to sell it in Los Angeles for us as a mail order company and stuff. So
a few videos posted around some in our rep from Helsinki as well. Got in touch.
Yeah.
All right. So onward and upward.
Onward and upward. Helsinki, Finland, Scandinavia. They dig our kind of shit, man.
We know what
It's like the last 20 years never happened, and so are we.
That makes him sixth, but ignore that.
Yeah. It's like the last 20 years never happened to me. There must have been, it was a blackout, so.
Yeah.
Something missing.
So obviously, if you talk, obviously now off your Rocker Records, the talk obviously new album. You have got plenty of good material.
Well, we just finished writing. We do, like we said, we're going to release it in November. But like Tim's a fucking riff machine anyway, so he's always coming to band practice. We have started writing the third album, but we're not going to do anything with it probably until like December.
No. So they've not given you any pressures to say when they want anything.
I don't think they're that kind of deal, to be honest. I think they're kind of
really finished this one that we're.
Yeah, we just want to get.
We only got it out in October,
November.
November
26th.
The interview question said November the 26th.
I didn't hear that. You're so far away.
But it was weird to us, you see, because we kind of released the album to the pledges in like September, but then gave them like 6 weeks to have the album to themselves, and then released it officially through like iTunes and all that sort of stuff. So we've had the album for a lot longer than it has actually been released. As most bands do, I suppose.
Yeah. So, which song on off your last album would you say epitomises you as a band?
Well, therein lies the question, because we don't really have a song that epitomises us as a band. I know all bands say this, but we do have a myriad of styles that we stick to. We are basically riff-driven, big choruses, big drums, but at the end of the day, everything doesn't sound like all the same. A new single's called 6 Feet Under, which is kind of like a punky, like punk pop driven song. The next one's going to be called Bleed, which is in a similar kind of style. The one after that's going to be called I'm Drowning, which is a big fuck off rock ballad.
I reckon that Spice Girls cover probably sums it up. That Spice Girls cover.
You reckon? We're basically a Spice Girls cover band. Big guitars.
We've already been informed of this by the people in the hotel next to us. We have saying this.
Yeah. We sound like the Spice Girls, but with more guitars, drums, melodies and songs.
And better taste.
Dan has anyway.
Yeah, that's just me.
That's fantastic. Again, I'm lost for words after that.
You've had a long day, haven't you, eh?
Oh,
you're just sick of asking stupid, drunken idiots.
No, it's not that.
What else we got?
It's just this one the other.
Is this just swimming blurry?
Yeah. Because obviously it was just she went through the questions. She was, don't forget they know King Nothing. They know King Nothing. I'm going, yeah, but that's not the important. The important thing is you won, and now you're here. So obviously you've played now. How was it on stage?
It was a lot quieter than it was at Hard Rock Hell.
Really?
Yeah. Saying that, the audience reaction was as good, and people were there and enjoying it and stuff like that. When we played at Hard Rock Hell, we played at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was
pretty busy.
Wall to wall.
Yeah.
Wall to wall. This time, first band on, first stage. A lot of the bands on this festival are a lot fucking heavier than we are. You know what I mean? They're a lot.
And the lot are still there with the hangovers.
Exactly, from the night before. 2 o'clock in the afternoon at a festival, no one's going to. But having said that, there was people down at the front at the barriers, and there's people at the back, and everybody, not many people left.
I think the acid test for anything like that is always going to be the sing-along section in Idol. Which we always try to get that one in just to test.
We have a song at the end which we get people to sing along to.
Right, we go IDOL, you go DAD, and as soon as that mic goes out, we all have them on. Oh shit.
Well,
and if we go IDOL and they go.
Yeah, it's
Pack up going, boys.
Yeah. Well, that's good. At least it's gone down well. Obviously, the road trip to Ibiza, I'm assuming, is your next big.
That's our next gig with these lot. But we've got a couple of bigger. When's the one in Millennium Square? That's after that, isn't it?
That's after that, yeah. That's the beginning of June.
We've got a big gig in Leeds on the 6th, which is with King Nothing.
4th of May, Amazing Nottingham.
Amazing Nottingham.
This guy knows more than I do, actually.
I was going to say.
I'm looking at this going, we've signed up for all this shit.
Yeah. Because again, it says 1st of June, Millennium Square.
Yeah.
We've got to keep quiet about that, haven't we?
No, the tickets will be going on sale next week.
There you go. So when we put it on the YouTube, it's there to say
It's gonna be
tickets are
perfect.
available. Perfect.
So tickets are available now.
Critical
Are we allowed to
that's
say
already that's going to be involved. Corking
We don't know
weekend.
yet. So, yeah.
Just
We are.
every band of our level of our sort of music over 2 days. It's just going to
So
be
that's just
absolutely
going to be an
awesome.
absolute mind melt.
Yeah, and then the six's going to be pretty good as well. That's got Brett are playing that, are they?
Yes.
And Pacos.
Brett Suicide,
Blacklist Saints.
Blacklist Saints, who won Best Newcomers at the Pure Rock Awards last Friday. King Nothing are on. Yeah. So it's a who's who.
The limits, because they're getting more promo out of this than you guys.
It's a who's who's of Northern Sleeves, basically.
No, it's onward and upward, obviously. Yeah. With off your record helping you out, future's bright. Future's
Orange?
green.
Green and black.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I was trying to get
You
the
ruined it
mic
though.
working.
You ruined
I
it.
was trying to get fucking corporate sponsorship. Fuck you guys, I want some money.
Got a guy from Orange sat over there.
What do I get for one saying?
A round of applause.
Yeah. Just a look, just going, fuck all.
Fantastic. Right, lads, I'm going to let you get off.